Hi everyone, it's Lynn from Lot 95 Designs, and it's Technique Thursday. So, I've just released a new journal into the Etsy shop, and it's the Praise series. So I've finished up the cover. I call it my little she art. I pulled those skills out, and it's blank so far. But today I decided to start on a page, and I'm gonna do prayers. And I was thinking to myself, I want to Gelli plate this journal, but wasn't sure how to do it without covering up the words. So what I did was I just printed off another sheet and just cut these out. And all I'm going to do is create a mask. So I'm just going to pop these over top. So when I Gelli plate, you won't see, hopefully it won't get all over the flowers. So we'll just cover them up. And the same thing with prayers. I'm going to cover those up. And then we're going to get to Gelli plating. So I have to tell you about our Facebook group. My goodness, these ladies in my group, I so adore them. And our male Joel, I love you too. And gosh, the inspiration, and these ladies are making prayer pockets, and the way they're binding their stuff. It's incredible. I'm just blown away by what they're doing. I'm going to use the GelliArts 5x7 little Gelli plate for this. I'm just going to move this out of the way and see what a mess we can make. So we'll do that. And I was thinking maybe some yellow. And I'm really in a pink mood, so some pink. I think that's way too much, right? Of course it is. And a little bit of green, and then just a brayer, and we'll zip it up. Well, that looks pretty wild. I'll leave some white in there as well. And then I'm just gonna grab the sheet and we'll put it over top. Petitions is on the back, so that'll be the next one I'm working on. And I think I'll just, the plate is a little bit smaller, but I think that's going to work out okay. So let's see what happened. It went on to the other side. Now for this, I'm just going to stick it in the middle. That's the fun with Gelli printing, is you can just put it on, peel it off, see what happens. A little bit more. We're just going to add some more paint. And in the end, it's all going to turn out because we're going to do some stamping and some other fun stuff. And these pages won't be back to back in my journal. One will be at the front and one will be at the back. I thought I'd start off with a prayer for our group. And they're just such lovely, lovely people. And I'm so inspired. I think, well, I know what I'm doing in mine, but the ideas that they're coming up with, spectacular. I tell ya. Ew, things are happening. We need a little bit more on this side. Well, that kind of looks kind of cool, except we have a line. And I'm not sure how we're going to cover that up. And guess what? We're Gelli plating the back too, right? Yeah, we can see that. Okay, so Gelli print off. Now, we're going to take these things off. See, it worked. It's kind of like masks with stamping if you want to do layered stamping. So I'll just put these to the side. And I'm going to dry this up. And then I will come right back and we'll continue on. Now, I just wanted to show you something quick. On the back is the petitions page. And what if you don't want to print out another one and cut all that fussy stuff out? I just took some pieces of paper and just made some cuts in them and kind of generally going to cover up what I don't want Gelli plated. So I figure since the Gelli plate is out, I would do this side too. So we're just going to cover this up and pick a different color and do a little Gelli on this side. So what should we do now? Purple? Purple looks like fun. I love purple. And some green. do something totally different. Grab some blue. I don't know, I've never tried this combination before. Let's see what happens. Whoa, that's pretty dark. Not sure what I think of that. Pink it is. Some pink squiggles on there. There, that's a little bit better. And so let's just do this page. Let's see where we can go here. Just put it down, press it on. Do the bottom a little bit. You can do it different ways. Put a little more paint. That's kind of fun. Do a little more. It's a little bit dark, but we can brighten that up with some white stenciling and some all kinds of fun stuff we can do. Put a little more green in there. I always put way too much paint on my Gelli plate. And then I have jelly everywhere. So I'm not sure if you have your journal or not yet. If you do, thank you so very much for your support. If you don't, you are more than welcome to come and join us in our Praise and Pray journaling group. There is these ladies, it's daily inspiration for me. I can't get enough of them. Every time I turn on my Facebook, I'm like, wow, look at what we're doing today. They do things I can't even think of. So let me put this away. I'm gonna dry this up, wash the jelly, and I'll be right back. We are back. Everything's good and dry. And so now I think I'm gonna put maybe a few circles on, and I think pink is in order today. So I'm just gonna grab, whoa, sorry about that, grab my handy dauber. Me and Martha Stewart, we're big friends now with the dauber. So just gonna do this. I'm doing this very similar, I think, to my art cards. If you've been at all watching the videos with the devotional art cards, this is gonna be pretty similar with the strips. And oh, okay, that's turning out. Put one up here maybe. And how's everyone's day today? My day's going really well. The puppies are being very quiet. And you know how loud those little puppies can get. I have my grand dog here till next weekend, and he just loves to play all day long. He's the cutest little thing. I just adore him. I don't know where I'm gonna put another one. I don't want to cover up my strips that are gonna go on. But that's the fun, is we do all this and then we do some strips and see what happens. We'll put one right there because I'm only going to work on this side of the page. It's going to be the first one in my journal. So we'll do that, and maybe we'll just pop one right in the center. There, perfect. Put that to the side. We'll give that a wash. Don't want to blow my strips away because then they're not going to be in order. So give that a little dry. That's sweet. And then I love my white polka dots. So this stencil that I was using is called Mini Well Rounded. And I'll have links to all the supplies at the bottom. And I think then I'm going to use the Circle Explosion. I love this. It's so fun. It's just a whole bunch of little circles. And white paint. I need to clean out my tray. My paint is so, it's kind of getting crazy. Okay, so some white dots. Big dots, little dots, any kind of dots. And I'll probably add some over top of the flowers once I color them. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do pencil crayon, or perhaps I might even try some, what is that? Oh, come on, you know, felts, markers. And I'm just thinking I should probably do this side if I'm drying anyways, right? We'll get it all done at the same time. And I have some Sharpies, and what I print my journal on is matte presentation paper that I bought at my office supply store. And so it's holding the paint really, really well. Some of the ladies, I have one lady, Michelle, in the group. She is printing on parchment paper. Some of the ladies are using cardstock. It's just everybody's using something differently, and there's some great technique videos. Catherine Valente is in our group, and she did an amazing video on how she put her journal together, and some really awesome tips on watercolors. So lots of information too in the group that we're sharing. So that looks kind of fun. We'll give it a quick little dry. Again, put our hands over that. This is going to be really cute, I think. So I think that's enough painting. And then what I'm going to do is put the little strips on, and you know what I'm going for, don't you? The Yes paste. Oh, I want to do, when I open the jar, I want to go, oh, it's almost empty. I love my Yes paste. And so it dries clear, you can paint over it, and it is like a super de-duper glue. This stuff, I tell you, is amazing. So I don't think you want to watch me put all this on, so I'll glue this up, and I'll be right back. Glued down, and I'm just going around each of the strips with a black pen. I've tried felts, I've tried markers, I've tried everything, and for new people, Bic Velocity Walmart. I think I paid $1 for this pen. It seriously writes over anything. Paint, glue, it just doesn't matter. This thing doesn't die. It is my favorite black thing. I don't know why I thought I had to use a felt when a marker or a pen is just as good. So, just did all that, makes it pop off the page. And now I'm just going to do a little bit of stamping with the StazOn. And this is just a wood block stamp from Hampton Arts, and it's just little polka dots. And I think it's just fun. So I just like to just stamp and just do random things. And sometimes I don't like the edges, so I'll just go in the middle and stamp. And just put some more on. See how long it lasts. It just, to me, adds a little bit of oomph to the page. And I just go along, doing my thing. And a little bit more right there maybe, and right there. I'm kind of crazy with stamping, I know. And then I'm going for kind of that, I don't know what you'd call it, maybe the she art look. So I'm just kind of doing some doodles and some dabs, and what my prayer says, and it's for us in our group, is, Dear Lord, guide me through this ministry I am on. Help me to be kind, gentle, understanding, and graceful. Keep me humble and thankful. Pray for all of us together on this journey for peace, love, and your unending mercy. I pray this in Jesus' name. And then I'm going to add a little amen to the bottom with my little stamp block. This is a Bo Bunny stamp, and I will tell you, the other day I had like a breakdown in the group. I was looking at some of the ladies' covers that they did, and it so overwhelmed me. I always said when I started doing Bible art journaling that it gave my art meaning. And with this ministry of the journals in our group and doing it together, it makes me feel like my life has meaning, if that makes sense. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty and generosity and support and encouragement from my group. They're amazing, amazing people. The next thing I'm going to do, Unity stamp. It's just the Christy Tomlinson She Art Doodles. I'll see if I can find this one. And really, you can use any kind of border background stamp. I take my pad and I just do different parts of the stamp, because sometimes I don't want the whole thing. I just want little bits of it. And I'm going to put some here. And for the other new people, I do a lot of journaling strips because I have essential tremor and I shake. My hands can shake a lot, so some days it's very hard for me to type and write, especially writing, and some days not even typing. So I do a lot on strips and just put them in my journals, which really encouraged me to learn different ways to journal. And I thought, you know, well, I can't do journaling because I can't write, or maybe you don't even like your handwriting. But you know what? You can journal. There's so many different ways to do it, and I love doing it on the computer because then I kind of get a chance to think about what I want to say, and I write it down and just write what comes from my heart. Oh, this is turning out fun. Sorry, I don't mean to be so serious, but I'm telling you, I am so overwhelmed. So there we are, just a little bit of stamping and doodling, and I hope you like the page. I'm going to go on and color this, and I will show you what it looks like in the end in a video. So thank you so much for joining me today. The journals are available on my Etsy shop. This one has elements, and it has stickers, and it has so many cool things with it, and they're here. These are the stickers that came with the bundle. Lots of fun colors. These are the elements that come with the journal. There's 16 days with scripture. There's a word sheet, and all the words correspond with the different readings in the devotional. And I was just about going to show you the June freebie. I can't do that yet. So there is my page. Thank you so much. God bless. Take care, everyone. And until next time.